What's going on, guys? It's Michael MGF, and today I'm going to be doing another custom LEGO minifigure showcase video. And for this video, I've got Captain America in his Golden Age suit that he wore toward the end of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, and Alexander Pierce, the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. And these are two minifigures that I was not going to make, but after having seen Captain America, the Winter Soldier for a third time, I was like, yeah, I could probably make the Golden Age suit look pretty awesome in LEGO. So, a couple months later of on and off work, this has officially happened, and you might have noticed that this video didn't exactly come out as fast as I personally would have hoped. This has been like a week and a half since I last did a video, but it goes with good reason, as I've had my good friend from the community, Joe, 111 LEGO Reviews 111. He's been at my house for like the past week. As a matter of fact, when I'm recording this video, he's leaving tomorrow morning, so we're trying to do this really quick, and Joe, what's up?
Hi guys.
Yeah, man. Joe's been a good friend of mine for years, and he's spending the week here before we head to Brick Fair in a couple weeks, so I am going out of my mind getting ready for Guardians of the Galaxy and Brick Fair, so having Joe here has definitely been pretty awesome and a nice relief from all of it. But I mean, yeah, so these are two figures, like I said, that I wasn't planning on making, especially Alexander Pierce, but after this, as a matter of fact, Alexander Pierce is sort of a figure that I'm throwing into the showcase, because now that I have this new Captain America suit, it kind of gives me the excuse to go ahead and throw in Alexander Pierce, because I actually made him right after I saw the movie originally back in April, so hey, why not have him in here now that I have got a whole new Captain America suit featuring a whole new concept for a whole new Captain America figure. So without further ado, let's get a better look at both of these figures. Alright, so starting off with Captain America in his Golden Age suit. This minifigure, I was, honestly, like I mentioned in the beginning, I wanted to make this minifigure simply because after watching that scene with him versus the Winter Soldier toward the end of the movie, I was like, oh my god, that scene was awesome, and I want to have that suit in LEGO. But as you guys probably remember, my Captain America stealth suit from the Winter Soldier showcase that I did back in April, I painted a head for my stealth suit, and while I thought that was a good concept, I wanted to try something totally different with the Golden Age suit, and I wanted to actually have a three-dimensional helmet, but I didn't actually know. I told the story on my vlog channel, but I didn't actually know what I wanted to do for the helmet, so I just kind of painted the torso and then just kind of stopped for a while, and then I recalled a idea that was pitched to me by a fan over Facebook that I should sand off the lightning bolts on a Flash helmet and give it a try. And so I figured why not, but actually what I was doing, instead of making Captain America, what I was actually doing before realizing that I was making a Captain America helmet, I was trying to make a CW Flash. Now, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to continue with that figure, if I'm ever going to make that figure again. I was trying to make a CW Flash, and it didn't exactly work out, as I realized what I had in my hand was a Captain America helmet. So I was like, holy crap, this is my way of continuing this new Captain America suit that I'm working on. So I painted a new face, added all the details to his helmet, made a unique dark blue color for it, and as you can see, once again, I should probably mention this, that this minifigure is fully 100% hand painted by me, as always, and it is definitely, I definitely prefer this suit over the one that I made back in April, even though both are still really awesome. And yeah, so I guess we can mention his shield. The shield, you guys might remember from the last Captain America showcase back in April as well, because this same shield was used in that showcase, except this time around you might notice that there's a little bit more of a metallic blue wrapped around the star. That was something I added to the shield, but other than that, it is the exact same battle damage shield that I painted back in April for the release of the movie. And yeah, so you'll notice that another thing that was carried over from the stealth suit is his glove tops. The glove tops are the exact same ones. They're literally, I took them off of the wrists of my previous Captain America and just put them on here, because literally I wouldn't do anything different. They're pretty much, they needed to be the exact same thing, and they were already painted, so I pulled them off of the other Captain America suit. And also because these tiny tactical glove tops are really expensive, and I have not had any time to order any more, so I just figured I would stick with the same ones I already had painted. And yeah, so if you look at this suit, I've got pretty much everything that I could manage painted on here. I have these stars on both shoulders. You'll notice that the entire suit is painted in the sort of like denim blue color. And something else that's kind of interesting about this suit is when Captain America Winter Soldier came out, I thought it was his World War II suit that he was wearing toward the end of the movie, when really it's actually an entirely different suit. If you look at the World War II suit and then this suit, there's actually a lot of differences. And President of Marvel, Kevin Feige, said that we just have to assume assumed that Captain America had more than one suit in World War II, even though they didn't show them all, and that this was one of the ones that didn't actually make it into the first Avenger movie. So I thought that was kind of interesting, and so I found out that I wasn't going to be painting the World War II suit, but I mean, it is a World War II suit, but I was going to be painting a different suit than what I thought I was going to be painting originally. So yeah, now you'll notice on the back here, I've got some buckles going on, some straps, various different lining. I even have these little details on the belt back here, and those are pretty cool to add on. You can see it was kind of these little dots here are really tiny because obviously I have black outlined around each one, and so that was a little bit tedious to do, but I mean, the majority of this detail is really self-explanatory. You can see I've got the wings painted on the helmet along with various different details, and you'll notice that I have the brown actually continuing from the sides of his head all the way up onto the actual helmet, and I thought that ended up looking pretty awesome. And yeah, so honestly, I wasn't sure how this whole Flash helmet idea was going to end up turning out, and I'm just really glad that it ended up being honestly the best thing that could have happened to my Captain America figures, because I definitely think I'm going to be reusing this concept when the Avengers Age of Ultron rolls around, and I'm ready to make that Captain America suit. That looks amazing, by the way. If you guys have seen the new photos that were just released these past few days, that suit looks amazing. But back on topic here, you'll notice that the torso has all the different details from the Golden Age suit, such as all the different little linings, straps, the star. The star actually ended up looking better than I thought it was going to look. You'll notice he also has various different little like battle damage effects on the white, along with little lines running through those and little different. You can see he's got his belt buckle there, along with little bolts on his belt, and also you'll notice that he does actually have various different little details on his shoes, and that obviously includes laces and various other lines. And there really isn't a lot for me to add on the sides of his legs, so I added pretty much what I thought would be necessary for the minifigure, and you can see this is exactly the same on both sides of the minifigure. You can't really see it's back there though. So yeah, but really the center of the detail here on the legs was easily all the detail you see right here, all those different little individual dots wrapped in various different little dark blue and black lines, and that was definitely pretty tedious to do, you make sure that the dots looked pretty similar and pretty symmetrical on both sides, but it was a detail that I wanted to add because, obviously it's meant to look sort of like seams that run through his actual suit from the movie. So I mean, other than that though, I mean, you look at this once again, this is fully 100% hand painted, including the face, and therefore I painted on the eyes, eyebrows, and mouth, and I mean, it ended up just being a really seamless minifigure, and I'm really proud of this Captain America, definitely more so than the stealth suit, but I mean, like I said, I still am pretty fond of what I did back then for the release of the movie, but this really is honestly the Captain America Golden Age suit that I was picturing in my head before actually making the minifigure, and I'm so glad it turned out this way. Hopefully you guys are as well. Be sure to let me know in the comments, but now we can go ahead and move on to Alexander Pierce. So, funny story behind Alexander Pierce here. I actually made this minifigure long before the Golden Age suit. I actually made it right after seeing Captain America the Winter Soldier for the first time back in April, because I walked out of the theater and I was like, that hairpiece could really work for Robert Redford, and also that head would look really good if I just add glasses on it and maybe a few wrinkles, and then I could just paint a quick torso. So I did those few things, and then here we are. And it's a very simple minifigure. This is certainly not my best work, but it was just a quick minifigure that I figured, hey, why not? I did this in maybe an hour or two. So actually, if you're wondering right off the bat, the hairpiece is actually from Fine Clonier, and a link to them will be in the description below, but they actually provide their own resin casted parts, and some of which are really useful, especially this hairpiece. And you can see I've used it here by painting on the same color that he has in the movie, along with some gray highlights on the sideburns. And also, just to give you a quick clarification, you guys know me best for fully painting my faces, but sometimes, kind of like Magneto from X-Men Days of Future Past, I will occasionally not have to, because sometimes LEGO Group does actually have heads that are exactly what I'm looking for, and in this case I used this one to make Alexander Pierce here. So you can pretty much tell what I did was I added on a ton more wrinkles, and I also added on the glasses that you see him wear for a few moments in the movie, and so this was just something I knew would work, and so that's why I decided to start with this head. And also you'll notice I do have the torso painted here, which is really nothing that insane. I mean, it's very simple. It's just his basic outfit that he wore in the movie. But I mean, other than that, that's actually really it for Alexander Pierce. And I'm not gonna, I guess I probably shouldn't spoil his character because it was definitely pretty awesome. But I mean, other than that though, that is pretty much it for my Robert Redford. I never actually thought I would make a Robert Redford minifigure, but then he showed up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and then this kind of happened. So yeah, that's it for this showcase video, guys. And once again, I am so sorry that this video came out as late as it has. And I mean, at least I'm here now, right? But I mean, I was so busy, more so than usual this past week. I had no time to record. So once again, I apologize, but we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Sam, what's going on?
Oh, Marvel kinda gave me your job.
Why? Probably because he doesn't have to eat like 4 meals before each mission. Man, that was uncalled for. Alright guys, and that wraps up this spin-off video of the original Captain America the Winter Soldier Showcase video with the new Captain America Golden Age suit and Alexander Pierce. So if you enjoyed this video or found yourself inspired to make your own Captain America the Winter Soldier minifigures, be sure to let me know by dropping this video a like below and or your opinion in the comments, as I am going out of my mind with Brick Fair prep and Guardians of the Galaxy figure production. So your guys' support definitely helps me through all that, and lets me know that you guys want to see more figures like this in the future. And you can also follow me on the Twitter and the Bookface, because links to both of those are always in the description below, and there I post all kinds of behind-the-scenes photos and updates of what I'm up to and what's to come for my channel, such as where the heck have I been in the past week and a half? Well, as you guys know, I'm here with Joe, and he's not very good at this whole speech thing. Why don't you use words?
I'm difficult.
Noted. So he's leaving tomorrow, and obviously the past 2 clips you just saw of me actually showing Cap and Alexander Pierce, Joe had already left. That's because I'm recording the beginning and ending before I record those actual clips. So by the time I recorded those for you, then Joe will have been gone, but he's not actually gone from me right now, so I'm still having him here to say goodbye. But yeah, that's what's been holding me up since the Arrow showcase from a week and a half ago, so I apologize for the delay, but once again, that's why following me on Twitter and the Bookface gives you all kinds of benefits and crap like that. You get Obamacare, and you get Ross Care, the whole 9 yards. Actually, not Obamacare, that would probably be a bad idea, but I mean, yeah, man, so you can get a look at Groot. It's totally worth it because, like I said, it's just a lot easier to post a photo on there than it is to record and edit an entire video, so that's why I always recommend that to you guys, because it actually is a little bit better for you. But yeah, that's it for this video, and the one video I have Joe in for the year. I mean, I'll have him at Brick Fair in a couple weeks, because Brick Fair is in 2 weeks, which I can't believe, but we'll see each other again then. You'll see Joe more than... But yeah, Joe is going, and so am I. So I'll catch you guys later. Joe, say bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Because I'm recording the ending before I recorded those bits, so Joe. So, what did you do with your suit?
Screw all this SHIELD and Hydra BS. I can fly, bitches.
I will catch you guys later. Alright.
Bye.
That was terrible.